Hello, it's Woody Zoo here. It's been a while. Thought I'd check in. Today I just want to have a topic about RTA and Special League. I know it's not a very popular topic and it doesn't really get many views or anything, but I'll put it on here even for my own benefit if I want to watch it back at some time. Now, what's happened is I finished RTA last season, as you know. It's the first time I've ever tried for C1. I've been way up at like high C2 and stuff before, but come the end of the season, I've never actually bothered finishing. Don't ask me why, I've never really been fussed. But last season I thought I'd try, done it, I put a video up, no problem. Now we started Special League, and obviously Special League is sweaty as you like. It is ridiculous. So RTA, pretty much, as we know, are the best of the best players. On a whole, obviously you get a few people that try, but you've really just got the best few thousand players up there in that top rank in the whole world, not in the server, in the world. So that's why it's so sweaty. It's not like normal arena where you get your C1 if you're top 10k. This is you get C1 if you're top 10k overall, whatever the 5 or 6 servers there is, not just the one server. So obviously that increases difficulty tenfold. So what happened is I've done RTA, I quite enjoyed it. I showed you the combination I used, a lot of Barbara and a bit of Daphne, Sierra, Veladril, a bit of immunity, and then strips into bombs and stuff like that. Your standard stuff. I come into Special League and I did start doing the same. And I was just getting procced absolutely non-stop. Now, as far as I know and as far as I'm concerned, the proc rate is still 22%, and then it goes down to 17 if you proc, and then 12 if the opposition doesn't proc. Well, I don't have that many monsters on Violent. I come to one fight, and it seems to be people talk about, monsters that proc non-stop. Even on Vio, and you've got these monsters that seem to just thrive on Vio. Everything thrives on Vio, but you've got them monsters that absolutely thrive on it, like your Pernas, etc. Well, Vigor is definitely one of them monsters, because everywhere I go, that monster is just going and going and going. Had one match, the ruins on the opposition were poor. His team selection was reasonably poor. It went Vigor turn, Fran turn, Fran turn, Vigor turn, Fran turn, Fran turn, Vigor turn, Fran turn, Fran turn. I might write a song about that. That's exactly how it went. 100% proc rate, 3 turns in a row, both. I thought, right, that's annoyed me. I don't get annoyed very easily in this game because I like to chill and just enjoy. Then I carried on playing the Special League, and it was just a constant. Everywhere, Harmonia proc, Triana proc, and it was just on and on and on. So I personally think, and I do believe over the last season or so, that unless I don't know about the proc rate being changed, they have definitely buffed it without telling us, because there was no way 3 months ago when they brought out this 22-17 or however long months ago, this 22-17-12 thing, that procs were anything like that, and they seem to have just gone straight back up to normal. So for that reason, that's why I'm making this video. I de-ruined everything, not in a temper, not in a mood, and it took me a long time to do what I want to do. I de-ruined everything, so I pulled Chiru about 3 months ago, and I've just made a CC Nuke Cleave team. And since I've made that team, fights are lasting 30 seconds. I win quick, I lose quick. Now, I really want to step away from the win quick, lose quick, because how I've done in the past over the previous seasons, I've just cleaved, the Draco, Megan, Sudapastet, and then your Lushan, Zaros, Julie, Raki, whatever your combination, Garo, whatever that combination is, like that. And I thought, no, I don't want to keep doing that, because, it's pretty much what you do in Arena anyway, sort of thing. You'd have the Tiana of Lushans and that. So I don't want to be carrying using Lushans everywhere, although he's so OP. I want to try something new. So that's why I had Barbara, etc., ruined out. And it's really effective until procs just completely ruin you again. And I'm like, well, it's got to a stage that they're back to haunt me and back to silliness, so I'll just cleave. I made this team, and I've still, for like 3-4 days ago, and I have just been tweaking it ever since. And it's just working lovely. And it's taken all the stress out of it as well. I don't get annoyed if I lose, because there is counters to it, and people can still outspeed me. So if they do either of them, well done, you've countered me, you've outsped me. Good game, you win. That's fine. And for the ones that can't, which a lot of people can't answer it, then you just lose. And that's unfortunately just the way of the game. It's like losing to a speed cleave team. If you simply are not fast as them and you cannot tank it out, you lose. And that's the same thing. So what I want to do now is, after that rant, and it was a pretty long rant, I think, is just show you the ruins of the monsters I've got. Now, I'm not even using all of these. And as you can see here, I only have that many monsters ruined. Everything else is gone. My Vigor, not ruined. My Barbara, not ruined. Everything's been taken off. I put my best ruins on these units left. Literally, the only units I have not touched are Garo and Sierra. Them two monsters still got the same ruins on as they had at the end of RTA at the beginning of this special league. So what I want to do is just let you guys know what ruins I have on my guys to play pretty decent in special league. I've beaten some really good competition. I lose some, you just get on with it. But the main two obviously is I've got my Chewy, who is 295, which is okay. I mean, up higher he is going to get outsped, right? But right there he is fine, and he is running just a swift energy. It could be broken, but actually it doesn't need to be broken. I've taken 1 speed off of him for it not to be broken, which I find fine. So what we've got here is obviously a swift. We've got a 23 speed there, which obviously could do so much improvement, and fingers crossed I'm really lacking. I've only got 1 faster than that, and that's on the other monster I'll show you. We have a 25 there, we have a 25 here, we have a 24 here, and we have a 27 here. So again, it's just average. It's not brilliant. It's just good enough. The other monster I will use predominantly is Tiana. She has the better set on her. She needs the better set because of the slower base speed. So I have them roughly near the same speed. Otherwise, if I put my fastest set on my Chiru, yes, he'll be like 6 faster. But then if he's banned, which often he is with the speed lead as well, isn't he? Can be the Tiana goes through and she's quite a lot less speed. I'm getting cut, or I'm not even going first. So, well, I'm not going to get cut, but I'm not going to go first. So she's got the fastest set on. She's got the 27, which is my fastest slot 1. And then she's got another 27 here on slot 2. She's got the 27 with a shield, crit damage. I like her on crit damage. She hits really hard, by the way. We've got a 24 here, which could be an upgrade, and we've got a 25 here. So overall, it's pretty decent. There's like 3 27s in there. That's not shoddy. Anything getting close to plus 200 is going to be, a good set. So then do my 2 best units. Now, what I've actually done, and because I've just finished my Belarus, is I've got to re-ruin this guy. So I slowed him down a little bit because I wanted the accuracy, a little bit more accuracy. I know he's only got 38%. So here, if you can see, it's just on broke because this is one of the faster runs I've got. Unless I can make that faster, which I can't, so I've got nothing. I can't make that faster, can I? I could technically make that one faster. We'll just try that now while we're here, just in case we get the 4, because that'd come in handy. But we didn't, of course we didn't. We've got 2 more of them, haven't we? Okay, let's try. No. Ball bags. Okay, we'll try this one more time. Sorry for... I'll have to leave one of them because I'll need one just in case. Fingers crossed we can get it on the 2nd attempt. Yes, we do. Lovely. Actually, I might need to touch him. Right, sorry for that rambling. So he's not got like super fast. So I can make him a little bit faster. I can take that off and change that over, and he at 21 for a 23. But as you see, he's at 288. Which is now fine because he's got a faster base speed. So because he's at 288 with a faster base speed, this is my secret weapon for this to make this work. And that is my Belarus. He also is 288. Now he's obviously going to go first all the time. In case you didn't know, guys, the base speed will always go first. If you've got exactly the same speed, if 2 monsters are speed 200, but one's got a better space speed, that'll always go first. So he will always go first. Now he's perfectly speed tuned with Belarus. Could not be more perfectly speed tuned if he tried Belarus. So he's got the 288 with a bit of action. He seems to work quite fine. And I say, this is my special weapon, my Belarus. He is, I don't care, he's not tanky. I don't want him to be tanky. He's not there to be tanky. He is there to be super fast, take the turn, defense break them, reduce their attack bars. He reduces attack bar, then fingers crossed, if they don't ban, we go straight into the Charlotte, who's 278. And then she carries on reducing the attack bar. If she's banned, I then have a couple of options that I can use my Lag, who is 266, and hopefully he can stun. If he doesn't stun, I then have an Abigail. Funny enough, if you look at her last skill, it's 258, may get cut. Depends how the reduction of attack bar goes. If I've got a speed lead, these sort of things. I do want to make her faster. I can make her faster, but lose a lot of crit rate, down to like 60% crit rate if I want like 12 more speed. I may do it in the future if she gets cut. But at this time, it's working, so I'll leave it at that. She's just Swift Destroy because it's a decent set. It's got the 16 speed. It's got only got 14 speed, but 16 crit rate there. And then we've got a 23 and just a 14, and then we've got a 20. So I can make her faster quite easily, but I kind of need her to hit with some damage. But if you don't know this girl's skill, if you read this third one, it attacks an enemy with a cannon gun and removes all beneficial effects granted on that target, which is fine, not really what I'm looking for, that bit. It's this second bit. Afterwards inflicts damage on all enemies and decrease their attack bar by 70%. So if this hits, there's another decreased attack. So I might have to speed her up to be the same speed as Charlotte, because if one gets banned, I use the other, we've got that attack bar reduction. And this is basically what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that defense break into attack bar reduction. And then I can cycle and I can win. And all you need to do when you're doing this is to break up their combination. So if they've got 4 monsters and you break up this combination by killing 1 or 2 of them, even if 2 of them got quite a lot of life, you're still likely to win, because they're not really then got what it takes to, that's what I've found, not got what it takes to like finish it off. I have got Helena, and she's 275, but I was having no success with her at all. She was just not working. The attack bar reduction is 50%. You take that and you divide it by 4. You've got 12.5% reduction in attack bar. It's just not enough to do any kind of, when you get up higher and you face the stronger and harder guys, you're not cutting them. They're going to get there, and that just doesn't work. So I'll probably put her on someone else at some point or something. I wanted to try. I did try her, but she hasn't really worked. Just on side note, we've got a 279 Tyrone, who's just on Swift Blade. Again, I don't care. None of them are here to be tanky. They're just here to control. If I can't control, I lose. I'm fine with that. I've got a nice Zaros. Actually, he's quite tanky. He's on Rage, and he's like 230 speed. It's actually a lovely set. I'll show you this. We've got 22 speed here with some crit rate. We've got a 42 speed here of attack and a lot of hit point. We've got a 19 speed with crit rate and crit damage. We've got a lovely Rage one here, 18. It's nothing special, but it's just all nice. 20 speed and 10 crit rate. It's probably one of my favourite Rages, Ruins. And then here we've got a 14 crit rate, 15 speed. So nothing super fast, but it's a lovely little set. And that brings him to a nice speed. So, for instance, if Chiru goes and he does successfully remove, which he's pretty good at, and then it goes into the Charlotte. The Charlotte's then reducing their attack bars and then increasing your attack bars at the same time, because that was her buff. So by the time she does the 20%, the rest of your team's going anyway. So as long as she's pretty well tuned, the team's going to go quite nicely. So I've rebuilt my Sierra, and she's 243 speed now, 77% accuracy. Nice little set, not enough defense, but we'll live with that, and that's Despair Will. So she's got a lovely little set on her now. So yeah, that's pretty much like the team I am running almost every time. I will show you it in action quickly, just so you can see it. I'll show you a really good match against a guy which I'm pretty sure is quite well known. I've seen this name somewhere before, but anyway, this guy is a Guardian. He has the Guardian Desert Queen, and obviously he wasn't expecting my speed. So what we have here, if the speed lead stays in, my Belarus is now going in at 24 speed on top of 289. So he's going in at like 313. So he is very fast. So you can see the Belarus is going straight in. The Gemini done a fantastic job stripping it, getting that fence break. His Tianlong done absolutely nothing. My bomb landed, even resistant. Everything went my way. Nothing went his way. Boom. He was down to 2. He stunned up. Just didn't really work. Here I am. He gives up. And again, above that, this guy, we can show you again the same sort of thing. As you can see, the way I'm doing this is so quick and easy. I mean, you've got to have really decent drawing quality, I'm not going to lie. Mine's going to be nowhere near good enough. Everything needs to be like 15 faster than it is if I want to go up higher. So I'll be just giants farming if I get the chance. So here, we took away the speed lead. He still had a chance with that Triton if the Triton was just that damn good, but it just wasn't good enough. Again, Gemini done absolutely perfectly there, and he stripped everything. I guess that was the winner or the loser of this one. And as soon as that happened, as you see, reduced bars are done. He's given up. He knows he's lost. There was nothing more to give there. So that's how quick or easy you lose. So I would recommend, this video is really me saying, if you can build a team that is a CC cleave or just a cleave with the Bastat Draco, or this sort of cleave, the Chiru Tiana or Chiru Triton, Chiru, Gemini. Just make it. Because when it comes down to it, RTA lasts however long it lasts, 10 weeks or whatever. And if you want to do it on a daily basis, gather your points for wings or, an RTA for the new Aura, because in the Special League, I'm not sure how many of you know, but there's a new Aura, which was like a very early RTA Aura. I think it was the first ever RTA Aura given out in Series 2 or whatever, which is really lovely, which you need 1,250 points for. So I've got one, and that put me down to 50 points. And I've just been farming this week since, and I've got to have 500 points. So in that time, in the last week or so, I farmed 500 odd points. You win 15, lose 15, same thing, sort of thing every day. People moan at you for farming, but, you can't be moaned at for farming, really. A Guardian's farming fighter is disgusting. Conqueror's fighting farmer is fine, because it's not too different, It's no different than during the week in Arena, when you just want to farm for your glory points. You just farm away in fighter if you need to. This is just no issue with that. I don't think that's a huge issue. I think it's Guardians coming right down an auto in fighter, which is pretty disgusting. That's what really needs to stop. I think Conquerors farming in fighters fine, because fighters and Conquerors aren't that dissimilar. There's probably a whole ton of last season's RTA Conquerors that didn't make Conqueror this year, because you're not all going to make Conqueror the same year. So it's a fine line. So I think that's fine. But the best way to do that is just to make your cleave teams. I really didn't want to make this video saying make cleave, but really, honestly, anyway, guys, make the cleave teams, farm the points. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you all soon. Until next time, War RTA out.